Hey there, my Cancers. How are you guys doing? It's your girl. I'm a Cancer myself. If you've not been to my channel, like, share, subscribe, join my weird little tarot family. I would love to have y'all. I'm an intuitive art reader. I give you a more in-depth weird reading. I interpret the art on the cards as well as the energies, all right, to give you a more detailed story. I also read very chaotic and very intuitively. I don't ever pull the same spread, except today, all right, because we're trying to get through these real quick new moon energy check-ins. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Check your other placements, all that tarot talk that people do. If you guys want a personal reading, info's in the description box below. I'm filling up super fast for September, y'all. That's why I don't post so much content, because I get like slaughtered with personal readings. Not that I'm complaining. Thank you for feeding my babies. But if you want one of those, they do go fast. So yeah, let's see what's going on for my Cancer babies. We're using the Tarot of the Divine today. Each card has like a fable from different heritages from around the world. We represent all people on my channel. Check out my ancestral readings if you have not. They're up there by region. We've got African, we've got Italian, we've got Celtic, we've got Viking, Egyptian. I still got to get my, that just reminded me, y'all, I got to get the indigenous and Native American ones up. All right, guys, what's up, Cancers? Here we go. Let me stop blabbing. Heart of the matter for my Cancers. Four of Pentacles. I started a video for you guys just a second ago, and I couldn't shuffle the cards, and a bunch of things like flew out, and it was the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Five of Swords. And I picked up on like a financial disaster type situation. It's like it's a forever or go down in flames type thing. You can't decide which one, but you know it's going to take a lot of work, all right, to grow whatever it was. Now you got the Four of Pentacles in the heart of your reading. I understand why this initial energy that I'm not showing on camera because I started the reading over because everything exploded and I look like a complete asshole. Anyways, I understand why you're trying to protect your money right here. I pointed this out, and I want to say it was either Virgo or Leo, one of them. This Four of Pentacles energy, all right, it is about, you know, protecting your resources. It is about holding on to something very tightly. For this, you know, it's a good reason. It's not a selfish reason, because there's a damn vulture, all right, surrounding this lady, staring down at her and her pentacle right there. Something you feel like is out to take from you. You feel the need to protect yourself from this energy, and I feel like you're not wrong, okay? It's something that you chose to invest in, though. Now I feel like you're kind of doubting whether or not you should take your pentacle and run. There's also a scarcity of money, all right? A lot of y'all have had unexpected bills, like things come, you know, taking your coin right now, taking your energy. Unexpected drama, unexpected expenses. A lot of y'all are like really nervous, all right? And you're running on like this scarcity mentality because you just feel like you're not going to have enough coming up. That could just be the holidays, all right? Also, a lot of you might have your Chiron wound in Taurus, that wound of loss. If y'all don't know what your Chiron wound is, please book a Chiron reading with me so we can find out what your major trauma is that we have to deal with on this plane of existence so that you can be a happy little Cancer. All right, let's move on. What's crossing you guys? Your own damn energy. What the hell? Queen of Cups. Oh, Cancer. Such a Cancer mood. Being your loving, kind self, all right? Being emotionally invested in somebody is what's causing you to feel like you might lose everything. The fact that you have feelings for this. I'm a Cancer, y'all. I get it. I have feelings for everything. I cry at commercials on TV. Like, I always give money to the homeless people on the side of the road. Like, at my core, all right, a stereotypical dopey-ass Cancer. And this is our energy, all right? We will give even to vultures. Because if we have something to give, we don't feel like we're not selfish. The least selfish sign, probably, of the zodiac. You're afraid your emotions are going to keep allowing you to invest in this. I also feel like your emotions are not, allowing you to see clearly here. Also, this Queen of Cups in reverse, it's not reverse, but it's crossing you. So I read it like a reversal. It is being very emotionally immature or being emotionally insecure or not using your emotions in the best way. It can also be emotional manipulation here. Either you're doing that to someone or someone's doing that to you. It's crossing you, all right? So if you are, Cancers, we're super intuitive, all right? I liken us to like a mother that likes to give guilt trips. We're like the best at giving a guilt trip if you need to. Because we're intuitive and we know what, gets to people. Some of y'all might be guilt tripping somebody. You might be afraid of them leaving. You're trying to guilt trip them. But I get more of like somebody manipulating your good nature, all right, to latch onto your resources. You're not sure if that's what's happening or not, is what I feel like is happening here. Because you haven't withdrawn your pentacle yet. You're still sitting in there with the vulture. You got 4 of Cups in the reverse. You took a chance on something, all right? It's like this energy had approached you before, I feel like. It wasn't an unfamiliar one. And these are general, so take it as it resonates. It's either a person, a work situation. Energy is energy, it doesn't matter. Whatever this energy is, all right, it's familiar to you. You've known it before. I feel like you've tried to work with it before or thought about it. And just until the recent past, you had not invested in this energy. You did, all right? You took a gamble and you finally accepted whatever this offer was. It was highly emotional. It is cup energy. You're wondering if your emotions like steered you into a bad situation here. You're kind of regretting, all right, extending yourself emotionally to this and giving equally emotionally to whatever the situation was. You're regretting extending your cup, or you're doubting it, all right? Or the fact that you did extend your cup is what's causing this fear of loss here. A lot of y'all might take on an extra responsibility, all right? Maybe Cancer mood. Maybe you adopted a bunch of like random pets. It could be something like that. But it's like your good nature caused you to accept some highly emotional situation into your life that has now caused you to feel like you're losing something or that something is being taken from you. On your mind right now is the 10 of Wands. Cancer, you gotta, oh, Jesus Christ. Ugh. Stop, all right? Stop. First of all, you're working yourselves up, all right? A lot of y'all are stressing about something that's already done, all right? There's a skull here and all these tree branches are growing out of it. 10 of Wands is usually somebody like carrying all the wands and they're about to snap this person's back. This isn't that, all right? It's like you turned your burdens into a blessing with this. I think you laid to rest the part, that you were feeling. It's like you put an end to something here. I read from the Hoodoo Tarot a lot, all right? The energy I just picked up from this was the Wheel of Fortune energy. Aunt Caroline was her name, all right? She was sold into slavery as like a little girl. She made something out of nothing. She had like the worst of circumstances handed to her. And she ended up making gold out of it. She became a cartomancer. She threw cards like me. She bought her way out of slavery. She became famous on her own talents and on her own and, freed herself, bought her freedom. It's like you're taking this burden that you have and you're using it to like level up. That skull there reminds me of the death card. The fact that there's new life growing out of the death. That's very death and rebirth. That's very Scorpio energy on your mind. Like I said, I'm not a normal reader. 10 of Wands is being overly burdened, but what you're doing with that burden is activating Scorpio energy, your fellow water sign. You're thinking about ending this, all right? Because I feel like whatever this energy is, it's stifling your growth somehow. I actually really like that energy for you, Cancer. In the near future, well, here we go. 7 of Swords. Don't allow this to happen. Somebody is manipulating you, I feel like. I don't like seeing the Queen of Cups crossing you and then the near future coming towards you is Seven of Swords. I was explaining this, I want to say, in the Aqua reading, Aquarius. Somebody over here has like set something on fire, all right? They've caused like a tower moment. If you look at the tower in tarot, that's when a shocking thing comes in, a really shitty event, all right, that shakes your whole world. It's very uncomfortable, very painful. There's usually lightning and smoke and fire associated with it. It's very abrupt. Someone created a tower moment over here. It's this fox. It's got all these wands and like knives in their mouth. They've done something bad. Something else is lurking up on them. It's like I get the energy of people interacting in a very, deceptive way with each other. It's not just one person doing dirty here. It's like people just thinking they're going to get away with stuff here. Like, yeah. I wish I could clarify these, y'all, but these are, quick new moon energy readings. If y'all want a personal, book one of those. But this Seven of Swords energy coming up in the near future, I want you to be very careful of that. Swords energy is mental, all right? I did pick up on emotional manipulation. Here's the mental manipulation that goes along with that. And the Seven of Swords is my least favorite energy in the tarot. It's somebody making a strategy, all right, to be shady, to be a liar, to manipulate you. It's also very much you sabotaging your own self inside of your head. Swords deal with our thought process. This is a thought process, all right, that leads us in a bad direction. It's not a clear thought process. It's not a, well thought out one. A lot of you, I do get this energy. A lot of you just feel like you need to sneak away. I felt it here, all right, with this vulture looking at you. It's like you're looking for a good time to escape whatever this is. You can't take anymore with the Ten of Wands on your mind. So a lot of you are planning on just ghosting. Like Cancers don't ghost. What the fuck happened here? Cancers are the least likely sign to ghost you. Will follow you past the grave and haunt your ass like a ghost. And try to mother you and make you sandwiches and shit. Like, no, this is like Cancer is like feeling like they need to pack it up and like get out of town because something's coming for them. It feels like that's that same vulture. It feels like in the middle of this reading, some of y'all are in a real fear here. I'm a little concerned about that, Cancer. I'm not gonna lie. If some of y'all do feel that way, you're the most damn intuitive sign. Do what feels right to you. If you feel the need to sneak away from this without explanation, you don't have to give an explanation. If something feels off, it feels off, go. You can't though, all right? Whatever this energy is, all right, that you're afraid to leave, Cancer, I'm picking up this is gonna be a very specific message for some people, but it needs to be said. I pick up on domestic abuse here. I do. Let me break it down for you real fast. Somebody here is afraid to leave because of a money situation. There's very much this watchful eye over them, pulling the purse strings here, controlling this person, watching their every move, not allowing them to have more than they need. Crossing that, all right? This gaslighting, narcissistic Queen of Cups in reverse energy, emotional manipulation, preying on someone's emotions, guilt tripping, all right, things like that. In the recent, past, regretting accepting this offer almost, all right, and also somebody, choosing to enter into a new relationship. Now we're thinking we're gonna die here. We need to get out. It's too burdensome. Ten of Wands. We need to grow something new. We need to get out of here. Seven of Swords. We feel like we have to sneak off because Two of Pentacles, like there could be children involved here. The money is still confusing. This energy down here, Two of Pentacles, this is energy that I feel like is our saboteur. It's the stuff that we don't want to bring to the forefront of our mind to talk about. It's like subconscious energy. Subconsciously, the reason why you're still hanging out here under the watchful eye of whatever this damn vulture is in the middle, and why you're still thinking you have to sneak away is because there are other people in the mix with whatever this is, I feel like. Also, money is an issue with whatever this is. You don't quite know how to disconnect or detach yourself. It's like somebody's too dependent on the other energy. you can't just get up and leave. But it's getting to the point where you can't take anymore either. So your options are becoming limited, I feel like, to just sneaking off without, explanation in the middle of the night. Literally just hitting the road. Five of Wands is in your control. Conflict, all right. I said this in the, whose was it? Virgo, maybe? Virgo or Leo, one or the other, though. It's like the energy of like, we don't even know who's fighting who anymore or for what reason. It's also like you feel like you can't catch a break here. Five of Wands energy is real petty. It's like playground BS. Five of Swords is like battlefield. Five of Wands is like the playground, like throwing rocks, pulling hair, cheap digs, passive aggressiveness. The energy doesn't seem as scary, in an abusive way as it did when I first was seeing it. When I see this in your control, if it was the Five of Swords here, I would say somebody needs to like have an intervention and be extracted out of this situation, because they're going to have to literally fight their way out, tooth and nail, blood, all that shit, swords, to get out. This is some petty stuff, all right, that I feel like you're making yourself sit in. I don't feel like it's as difficult to leave as I first initially picked up on when I see this. You don't want to betray this energy. Cancers are very loyal. They don't betray. They don't lie. They wear their heart on their sleeves. Their emotions are very readily, readable on their face. You're feeling the need to, disguise something coming up in the near future. Ten of Swords in reverse here for the outside energies. This is not your energy, Cancer. This is how something outside of you is playing into the mix. This is like a painful ending here that somebody did not want. That looks like that damn vulture sitting up there. Look, top of this card. Oh, it's not. That's a person. When I looked at it upside down, like initially that looks like a vulture flying, does it not? A beak and like feathers? But when you turn it over, it's the person in the boat stabbing the other person and leaving them to drown. This is an emotional ending, very painful emotional ending. This is an intense card. These swords were not clean either. Look at the teeth on that sword. Usually the Ten of Swords is like clean poke with the sharp ass sort of, harsh truths. These are jagged blades, all right? For all you hunters out there, like, this is one of those exploding tip hollow points that when it hits you inside, like, this is a real messed up ending. I don't like this energy, all right? This person doesn't want this ending, but at the same time, I feel like they would not even throw you a fucking rope if you were drowning. Somebody drowning, there's somebody who could very well help them here. The Ten of Swords energy, you usually don't see another person. It's like already happened and the person's left for dead alone. This person's like sitting there watching the other one suffer. What the fuck is that about? One of the energies here feels like the other party is intentionally making them suffer and like standing by and watching it and refusing to throw any kind of help here. Take it as it resonates, Cancer. Hopes and fears, the Two of Swords in the reverse. You don't feel like you have a good choice here, all right? It's like you want to find your way out of whatever this situation is. You're wanting to, gain some clarity about which direction to go next. But instead, we're just camping out. I'm not super mad about that. Like, Cancer, you're intuitive. I get why you're, dragging your feet on making a decision right now. It is Mercury retrograde. Shadow period just started. That's going to go through, part of Scorpio season. It is best to leave major choices until after that. It's not great to make final decisions or enter into contracts or, make a move, like physically move residences or have any really important conversations during that time. The energy is just too easily miscommunicated. Rocking a hard place, Cancer, with whatever this is. You got 3 of Wands in the reverse for the final outcome. You're not going anywhere. You're not. King of Pentacles in reverse. This is a real possessive energy, whatever this is. Hermit. Ace of Swords. 9 of Cups in reverse. Y'all need a timeout from whatever this energy is. You do. You need, it's in your power with the 5 of Wands to drop the conflict. I still feel like whatever this situation is, you're very much in contact with it. Like, I don't feel like this is somebody who's ghosted you. I feel like you're thinking about ghosting whatever this is, whatever this situation is. You're over it. It's causing too much, you know, anxiety for you. You're tired of shouldering this burden, but it's your choice, all right? You are the one that has to end this conflict. This is such a Cancer mood. This just came to me. You want to end the drama. You do. You're tired of the roundabout. You're tired of the fighting. You're tired of the confusion. You're tired of, you know, the past. I get passive aggressive. But look, you don't want to hurt feelings, all right? So I feel like this is you tiptoeing around the issue. With this 7 of Swords, I feel like you're not being completely honest how over this shit you are and how much you want to stop engaging with this energy. I feel like you're kind of sugarcoating that with this 7 of Swords. But guess what? Look, it's still that boogeyman that's lurking after you. I feel like you're just plugging a hole with whatever this is. The boat's still sinking. This energy doesn't want to let you go, though, with that 10 of Swords in the reverse and at the bottom everything, this King of Pentacles in reverse. But you withdrawing from this, Hermit, it is Virgo season. You're going to reach some clarity, Ace of Swords, after Virgo season. But this came out in the Virgo reading and the Aquarius reading, I think. This Hermit card looks more like the Death card to me because it reminds me of Deathly Hallows and Harry Potter with the Patronus back there. And that looks like the Grim Reaper and a Dementor more than it does a Hermit. It's Death card energy that comes with this healing, all right? When you retire alone and deal with this, you reach some serious fucking clarity about what direction you need to go here. You can't reach that yet with this 2 of Swords here and your hopes and fears. You can't pick which sword you want to go with. You will, all right? But it requires you being alone. You do need to withdraw from this energy. I feel like you're doing the right thing, protecting yourself and your energy. Don't show your hand to whoever this is or whatever this is. They're very controlling over you, whatever this energy is. Okay, that's all I got for you, Cancers. If you want your personal, hit me up. Love you guys. Hit you next time. Bye.